not the pot calling the kettle fat. It's not about how much Bible chapter and verse you know. It's about how much Bible you willing to obey.
Preacher Boy Inc.
America beloved, overweight, plus size, baby girl, Lizzo is now in some hot water. 3 of Lizzo's former dancers have accused the singer of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment in a lawsuit filed Tuesday. They also allege that, she pressured one of the dancers to touch a new performer in an Amsterdam club. And she subject, one of the dancers a lot of the dancers in excruciating auditions. She did a whole lot of, suspectish activity according to the three dancers that's accusing her.
Was I pressured to touch a new performer? Yes. Was I brought into a private meeting where I was kind of interrogated about my personal matters and ended up having to share very personal things about myself regarding my weight? Yes. Were we pressured to do an excruciatingly long rehearsal that turned into a re-audition for the job that we already booked? Because apparently we weren't doing good enough. Yes, that is true. Did I, unfortunately, go to the bathroom on myself on stage because I was so terrified? Yes.
You allege that Lizzo intended to hit you at one point after you resigned. Do you really think that she was going to resort or could resort to physical violence?
She actually balled up her fist like this to me. She started cracking her knuckles, and she was like, "You're so effing lucky that basically I'm not going to hit you." Her best friend, who's also one of the dancers, had to jump out of the couch and physically hold her back from coming and hitting me. So yes, I do believe that if she wasn't held back by that dancer, she would have hit me.
This morning, Lizzo responded to the lawsuit on Instagram, writing, in part, "These sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. I take my music and my performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards."
Now, we all know Lizzo for, embracing her body positivity and pushing body positivity and celebrating her, wide physique and all that. She's accused of calling her dancers fat. She's accused of saying that her dancers was gaining weight. She's accused of berating and saying some derogatory stuff to her dancers. And it's crazy because one of the dancers came on and said that, she fired her because she gained a little weight. Now, the lawsuit filed in Los Angeles Superior Court accused Lizzo's captain of her dance team of some crazy stuff, saying that, the captain was saying some, sexual stuff to the girls and sharing lewd sexual fantasies and talking about her, her oral sex game and publicly discussing one of the other dancers, one of the plaintiffs' virginity. The lawsuit does not say if Lizzo was directly a part of, what was going on with those dancers, but the plaintiffs believe that she do know. She knew what was going on. Now, Lizzo, if you knew what was going on with your dancers, Lizzo, if you knew all this stuff was going on, Lizzo, shame on you. Shame on you, Lizzo. Because you out here promoting all this body positivity and yet you treating your big girls, your dancers, wrong. I always tell y'all, man, these celebrities promote stuff that they really they not directly into. They just do it to get a bag. They capitalizing off of a lot of this stuff. And what Lizzo is doing is proving it. Just like what Meek Mill said the other day, the record labels capitalize off of niggatry. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, the record labels capitalize off niggatry, thuggatry.
We get paid to rap about that stuff. They actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff, so I make sure I even align and come talking on stages like this. But you guys, the NAACP, open up doors for people like me to be able to power forward because the things that fund us, that don't power me forward. You know, I just make sure, because I know better and I'm at an age point, I'm 36. They power is really from when we 21 to 25, what we really don't know.
And here's the crazy thing. What Lizzo was doing, she's capitalizing off poetry. Also, she's capitalizing off bigotry. She's promoting an unhealthy lifestyle, you know, amongst the people, you know. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. If Lizzo, if all this stuff, I know I just said that, but Lizzo, if all this stuff is real, man, I don't feel bad for you, but that's messed up for you to be body shaming your dancers, calling them fat and this, that, and the third. And you know them girls, they'll do anything to be in that position. So they're gonna take your abuse. They're gonna take all the nonsense you throw at them, because for one day in the presence of a superstar, they get to dance with you, they get to go on tour with you. So they're gonna endure a lot of that abuse that you was putting out. So when you fired them, you actually opened up Pandora's box for yourself, because now they don't have nothing to lose, and now they're going to expose you. They're going to expose you. Now, forget that. Let's move on real quick. Lizzo, I gotta ask you something real quick. I hope you see this, Lizzo. Word on the streets is, well, allegedly, you had some of your plus-size dancers in Amsterdam doing some weird activities with some bananas. And I don't think you can get out of that in court, mainly because there's a video circulating of you saying that you want to eat a banana out of someone's, you know what? I'm going to let you explain it.
Banana bar.
Well, that's the banana bar?
Yeah, you
and
wear
they have
the
the banana
bar.
in the coochie?
And ping pong balls.
And you have to go,
yes. And
that's what I want to do.
Then you have to eat it.
I need my potassium, if you know what I'm saying.
Now, Lizzo, if all this stuff is real that they saying, you're a monster. If all these allegations is true that these dancers are saying about you, you are a monster. You put this loving persona out in the public to win the public love and support. But behind the scenes, you're no different than the rest of these celebrities. You're just a little larger, but you're no different. Y'all all are frauds. Y'all all are capitalizing off of certain activities and behaviors because you know there's a market for it. And there's a market for uplifting big girls. There's a market of that, and you capitalized off that, and now you exploited them. You exploited these people for capital gain, but that's what all you celebrities do. I am not surprised, and I don't think nobody else should be surprised. We shouldn't be following y'all anyway. This is going to be some big news, y'all, right now, but it's going to go away. Her publicist is going to make it all go away like it never happened sooner or later, and it's going to be back to business as usual for Lizzo, because we know that's how it always happened. And this goes to show, y'all, that women have sick fetishes just like men have sick fetishes. Women are predatory just as much as men are predatory. But hold up. But I want to end with this. I want to say this real quick. We know that women usually don't hold other women accountable. But it seems as though Lizzo might be getting held accountable. One of the big dogs did something that made me go, okay, what's going on here? Now, the big dog I'm talking about is Beyonce. Beyonce took to her internet and posted this. Her publicist posted this. Now, I don't know how far they're going to go with this. I don't know, what they're going to do with Lizzo. But I'm going to keep y'all posted because I'm curious to know how far they're going to go with this. Is Lizzo going to be canceled? Like they cancel a lot of predatory men. Is they going to sweep it under the rug like they usually do with everything else? I don't know. I'm going to keep y'all posted, man. But y'all already know, man. It's your boy, Reese Johnson. This is the Gutta And Saved podcast. And I holla at y'all on the flip. It's not about how much Bible chapter and verse you know. It's about how much Bible you willing to obey.